Welcome to the Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem Harris, and I'm with my sister and co-host, Angie Ang.
What's up? What's up?
So we're gonna talk about a lot. It's all gonna be like music related, kinda. Music artists are gonna be in this episode. Let's just put it that way. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is Neo saying that if women want to stop being called derogatory terms, they need to stop dancing to the music. Now, I saw the comments on this going both ways, which surprised me. But give me your thoughts as a woman.
That surprised you?
Yeah, it did.
I mean, I get what he was trying to say. Like, I totally get it. Like, if you don't like being called a bitch, don't be shaking your ass. Yeah, but it's like, or you could just stop doing the names and all this. Like, I'm not gonna stop dancing. Like, I don't know. It's definitely like a double standard, like, or like hypocritical, I guess, because I do be like, and that bitch, da da da. But if a nigga call me a bitch, it's definitely gonna be a problem. So I mean, but music is also expressive, and I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I get what he's trying to say, but I just don't think his delivery was very well expressed. But yeah, I don't know. When I saw that, I just started laughing. I'm like, he's funny.
I don't think Neo is the one to be saying this. Number one, there's a lot that I have issue with. Neo shouldn't be the one saying this because Neo's history. Also, this might be a little controversial, but I think like we need some of this music. We need that music that's degrading.
And so I said it's expressive. Like,
we need both sides of it though, not just like the women being called bees. We need the men being called dogs.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep.
But
obviously you're gonna say it. But I don't think it's women's responsibility to get rid of like misogyny in music,
right,
or in society in general. That's not their problem. Like, they're not creating it, they get affected by it. That's like telling Black people, you're responsible for fixing everything that's happening to you. All the police shootings, all the stuff, that's your responsibility to fix when you're not the one doing it. That doesn't make sense to put the whole blame onto that person, in my opinion. Also, Neo, that's the same argument people make. Well, if you want them to stop calling you the N-word, then stop
saying it. Exactly.
When has you stopped using a word stop anything from happening?
Yeah.
That doesn't work like that. That's like me being like, you know what? I'm gonna stop watching X-rated movies. Then people will stop watching it. No, they not. Why would they stop? It's $1 billion business.
Yeah. That's why I said, like, I get his intent behind it, but
I don't.
It wasn't very.
I don't like the whole argument when people make these arguments like, if you stop doing it, then they would stop doing it. No. When has that worked? That's like the whole, well, if they hit you, don't hit them back, and that's how they're gonna learn. Or if they hit you, you hit them back, and then they learn not to hit you. When has like, oh, you just hitting me, and me being like, oh yeah, that's okay, not doing anything. Why would that work? Bullies don't respond to you being like, oh man, that hurts, stop. They respond to getting hit in their mouth. So this whole argument and this whole thing is just stupid. There's a lot I want to say.
Knock the fuck out.
There's a lot I want to say. It's just stupid. Like, it's honestly stupid. You need to stop dancing to the records, or just stop calling women the B word. That's not like, people like to put music, like music is making you do these things. Music doesn't make somebody do anything.
Make you lose control.
Like, music doesn't make you your behavior as a person. You're just a shitty person.
That's really it.
Like, oh, I killed somebody because of the music. No, you just a murderer.
Yeah.
Don't use the music as an excuse. But let me know if y'all watching this, listen to what y'all think of Neo's dumbass comment. So Kanye West, his album Donda 2 will not be on streaming services. Instead, you will have to have his mini player. I think it's costing like $200, or you have to go on his website to get it, or he's probably gonna have an app. What are your thoughts on this? What do you think about streaming music?
I didn't know it was like $200.
It's like $200.
That's crazy. So now I'm wondering if like he's eventually gonna pull all his albums off the streaming services. Damn. So now see, I was all for support. Like, yeah, cool. I think what he's doing is smart for a business move. Like, because his fans are very diehard. They're gonna follow him wherever he goes. So it's smart. But I just don't want to be dealing with different streaming services. I prefer artists to just throw their shit on Spotify and keep it pushing. But I mean, I get it. It's smart. He gonna make so much bank off this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just all his money. He doesn't have to pay like all this different shit. It's gonna be just his.
Yeah. All he has to worry about is clearing samples.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
He has to worry about regardless. Anyway, so crazy. I think it is like what Kanye was saying. This is why like he says some stuff and I'm like, yeah, I agree with you. And the rest of it be like bullshit. Like him saying like, yeah, artists don't make that much off of these streaming sites and blah blah blah, which is true. They get like billions of streams on a song, but they don't really get paid that much. Yeah. They gotta pay the streaming service, they gotta pay the label, they gotta pay the person they use to clear the sample. Then they're not really making that much off of the song. I get it. I get all of that. But also, this only works for big artists.
True.
This doesn't work for the artist who's trying to make it on like TikTok, who like kind of promote their song. This doesn't work for everybody. This only works for guys like Kanye, who's established, who's already like have hits, who has a devoted fan base who follows you through anything. Like I can only think of like 6-7 artists who this will work with. I don't even think it will work with somebody like Drake. So I don't think it will work with like Jay-Z. I don't think it will work with No, because Jay-Z's fan base isn't diehard, devoted. Anything he does, we're standing by regardless. They're not like that. Kanye's fan base is like, he could say slavery is a choice and they still defend it. Like Jay-Z's fan base is a lot older, mature people who aren't going to stand by just anything that you do. I think Beyonce can do it. I think Drake can't even do it because Drake relies so much on these apps. Like he relies so much on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, whatever, Amazon Music. He relies so much on these, so he couldn't do that. Drake's thing is like jumping on people's songs, finding a new wave, finding what's gonna be hot before it's out. So he needs these things just as much. There's only a few people who have like devoted fan bases. That Taylor Swift is one of the people that I think of. Like it works for those artists. It's not gonna work for Future. It's not gonna work for. It might work for J. Cole. His fan base is pretty good too. But
I just think like it sucks though because then you're like limiting people from hearing your music.
But you're not though, because there's always a way to get music if you really want it. There's always a way. I'm not gonna say
there's always a way.
There is always a way. There's this thing we used to have on the computer called LimeWire.
Yeah, I know.
I can find
it. They ought to bring that back.
But I think what Kanye is doing is smart. He made like crazy amount of money already.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's smart, and I think what he was saying is true. But two things can be. But I also think that he's also being like a hypocrite at the same time. because like, yeah, you're doing all this for you, but like, all right, so help your artists on your label. Help the people you sign.
Yeah.
Give them 100% of their songs. You know, give them, do all this stuff. If somebody's trying to use your song, don't charge them. Because I bet you if I try to put a Kanye West song in this video, that man is going to stop that.
Yeah.
But it's all about, you know, he needs to make all the money off of it. And I get it. If I was an artist, I want to make as much money as I can. This is my livelihood. But I also think that like it only works for certain artists. But I have another question. Would you do this for any artist? Like
Beyonce.
if Beyonce was like, you need my mini player to listen to.
Yeah, I would do it.
You would do it.
And she said 200. It's gonna be a while before I get it, but I'd eventually get it.
Dang.
But I would also do it for Drake because I listen to a lot of Drake.
I wouldn't do it for no artist.
If Drake was like, my music's not gonna be on any streaming platform except for this one, like I'd have to do it.
But that's fine too. I buy records, I buy CDs.
But I'm just saying for the convenience, like if I'm walking on campus, I can't
rip it. You can rip it off your computer.
Yeah, see, doing all that extra.
Listen, I'm not. I'm a fan of owning the art like yourself because I like looking into the album notes and looking at the artwork on the inside of vinyls and stuff like that. And I like the sound. But I also think that he has a good. I think Spotify should pay artists more. Apple Music should pay artists more.
They should. As much money they fucking making.
Like I get it, but they also know. Yeah, all right, Kanye, you can leave. We're good.
Yeah.
Because what they're gonna do is make exclusive deals with artists. Like their music is only available on their platform. And that stuff's gonna start happening. They're gonna pay $50 million to have exclusive rights to their song. Like they got you ain't gonna beat this machine.
Yeah.
You can't beat the machine. Kanye might beat it for like himself. But as far as for artists, he's not gonna win that.
I know, and it just sucks because I'm not paying that.
I personally think that like I just don't like his promotion of this album. Like I'm not even excited for it because everything he's doing, I'm like, yeah, I get it. You're promoting, but like he ain't worried about the consequences of shit he's doing. Like talking crazy to Kid Cudi because he's friends with Pete Davidson or Billie Eilish.
So ridiculous.
Burning, like calling him Skeet Davidson.
Yeah, that's just
like he got me being like, damn, I'm glad Kim is out of this relationship. And I thought I would never, but I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like at this point, like is this like what do you like? You don't even need to promote Kanye.
He don't.
Like you're good. You have a documentary that just came out that I'm hearing great.
Have you watched it?
No, not yet. I'm gonna watch it too this week. But I'm hearing great things about your music speaks for itself. Your fan base is devoted. All you have to do is drop. You don't even need to Beyonce that shit. Just drop it. Don't say anything. That's why I give respect to artists like J. Cole, Kendrick, Big Crit, Rhapsody. I'm just naming rappers. I just realized that. But it's artists like that who just drop their music and let that speak for itself. They don't do too many interviews. They don't be doing anything controversial. I respect that way more than like what he's doing, like burning bridges, knowing he's gonna work with Kid Cudi again. You know, knowing he's gonna work with these people again. I have a lot of issues.
I don't care right now.
I have a lot of issues. I have a whole issue with his whole Christianity stuff, but then the stuff that you're Christian, like, oh, I'm not gonna cuss on my record, but what you're doing,
bashing people online
and all this stuff. All right, that's Christian, but whatever. But you know, hopefully Donda's fire. I'm still gonna listen to it. I'm not gonna say that I'm going to illegally download it. I'm gonna say I'm not buying the mini player. But let's move along to somebody who's really been irritating me. That's the New York mayor. He's blaming drill rap for murders and wants to ban drill rap. So go ahead and say how you feel before I go on my rant
I just don't understand the connection. I've listened to drill rap. I ain't kill nobody. How do you? That's so stupid. It's like just another way to censor music, and I think it's dumb as fuck. I think he's dumb as fuck for even making a statement like that. Isn't he trying to like ban music videos too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's doing too much. I think it's dumb as fuck.
And
Music, if anything, it calms me the fuck down. I don't care what type, it calms me down. So yeah, it's not causing niggas to murder at all.
you. Music don't ever cause anybody to commit a crime. I want people to understand this. Music does not cause you to commit a crime. You committing that crime on your own. They always like to blame rap music for crimes and murders and stuff like that. Why we don't never blame metal? Why we don't never blame
that shit just as aggressive?
If not more aggressive. That shit is just aggressive. There ain't never been a metal song. There ain't been no metal song where people are like, man, the way that he did the melodies right there, man, really connected.
Of course.
It's all crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You got people talking about murdering people on those songs. You don't ever hear people talking about, oh, we got to stop. We got to cancel that. We got to boycott that. It's always Black genres. In particular, it's always rap.
Yeah.
Whether it's drill rap, West Coast rap, East Coast
rap,
gangster rap, G-funk, whatever y'all want. Y'all would say it's the music. That's why crime is happening. Not like holding these people accountable. Like, it's the same thing when people be like, well, the N-word is in the song. I have to say it. It's in the song. No, you don't. Hold yourself accountable. Skip the word.
They just need something to blame.
and it made me mad, too, because I was like, a Black mayor.
I know, man.
New York, a Black mayor in New York, you would think he would be the one who understands. Even though he a former cop, you still would think that like he will understand how to separate the two. We can separate the two from a lot of stuff. We can do it for movies. Nobody says Scarface and be like, oh well, it's Scarface's fault. The movie that went on this killing spree. It's Rambo's fault that he just went on this killing spree. Nobody.
I don't get it. Like, when I learned he was Black, I was like,
I knew he was Black because I followed the whole election thing of him running for it and all that when old boy got kicked out of office or resigned. I followed the whole thing and I was like, okay, they're going to elect him. And I knew they were going to elect him because when some stuff goes bad, they always hire a Black person. No matter what it is, sports, education, whatever it is, they're always going to hire the Black person, but they always hire the Black person who fits their criteria. He's a former cop. He fits right in with what they want to view. Right in. Like, I don't care what his party is, Democrat, Republican, Purple Party, don't matter. He gonna fit in whatever they want. So I already knew what it was.
Yeah.
Like, they never, like, Tiger Woods is acceptable. Deshaun ain't. You feel me? Like, it is just what it is. But like, to blame rappers, to blame drill on the murders and stuff, hold somebody accountable. Hold the people accountable. Hold the police accountable for not stopping and stuff. Hold the people that we elected accountable for not having like foresight to see what's going on. These people are killing each other, not because of drill music. Like, stupid, bro. What's his name? Mayor Adams or something like that?
I have no idea.
He idiot, bro.
Mayor idiot. There you go.
Like,
yeah, no, I didn't get that. I'm like, okay. All right.
yeah, bro. And the last thing we're gonna discuss on this episode is Jay-Z is fighting for lyrics to not be used against artists in court.
I'm all for that.
I am too.
Because music's supposed to be a way of like expression, and some of these people be capping anyways in their songs. So to even be penalized for that, like, I forgot that guy's name, but his like interview went viral because he was like saying his lyrics on Genius, and he was like, this is not true. I was just
saying. That's what's his name? Lil Tecca.
Yeah, he was like, I don't even have my driver's license. He was like, this isn't true. Like,
I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside, go and hop up in a fan. My manager, we were in LA and then he rented one of those cars. And then I was like, we need both. Hop outside this one and get in that one. It was crazy driving around in, like cars like that, but it's just a car. Still, there's a thing with 4 wheels on it. It don't really mean that much to me. It's just cool to rap about.
Like, people cap on songs all the time. So it's like, why would they be penalized for that? That's so dumb. Yeah. They've been doing that for a while though.
They don't do that to rap artists too.
Yeah, I was about to say, for rap music, it's always been used.
Rap music is like criminalized so crazy. Like that's a hard job. Like being a rapper, like a successful rapper, you always gotta have your head on a swivel if you're talking about anything. Like the only person I don't see getting hate is Currency and like Wiz Khalifa. That's because they talk about chill music, getting high.
Yeah.
Having relations with women. That's all they in cars. Like they don't talk about anything crazy in their music. And they're the only ones that I see like nothing happening. But like Jay-Z's song Ignorant-ish is like the perfect like song to like highlight this. He's talking about like he said Scarface the movie did more than Scarface the rapper to me. Like it's literally like, why do we hold like the lyrics that somebody's saying in the song to like, oh, they had to do it. Like there's some cases where I'm like, all right, why you make a whole song about the murder that you just committed?
I killed this nigga last night and like, all right.
Like I don't think like, I think like in those cases I'm like, yeah, that was stupid. But like you shouldn't be able to use expression like how I express my art against me. Because I exaggerate. You think all these people are selling kilos of coke and all this stuff?
They're moving it like that.
If they moving this much weight, I ain't never seen it like that.
Yeah.
I've been in some of these places. I ain't never seen it. How much weight are y'all moving? Everybody is a dope dealer in these records. And why aren't we arresting all of them? Because we already know it's exaggeration. Like Soulja Boy ain't no gangster. They call himself Big Draco. He ain't no gangster.
Draco. You make it clap, clap, clap.
Like, why we do this? Like it just makes me so mad that it's always hip hop.
Yeah.
Like when a dude said in a song that he fucking 20 bitches.
We know depends on the nigga, because some of them be nasty like that.
At one time?
No.
I mean, goddamn. I don't know what type of human stuff alien stuff they got. I'm just saying to get 3 rounds. You get 3 rounds out of me, lucky.
Yeah.
2 is max. I don't want more than 2. And these dudes be talking like, oh, I just smashed 50 girls. Like, what?
Yeah, wow.
Do y'all think that's true? No. Yeah. Y'all can separate that, but you can't separate this dude's like, I just caught a body. Like, come on. Stop using people's lyrics. That's lazy too. I think it's lazy by the lawyers and the people who are trying to arrest these people. Like he just said in a song released 5 years ago, that he just killed somebody. You know, he had to do this crime that happened last week.
Right.
No. Stop using the lyrics. Stop being lazy. You know, if you're gonna hold rappers accountable,
you gotta hold everybody accountable.
Hold everybody accountable. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's all it is. I mean, we know what it is. Like,
you're racist.
I was gonna say, look at who does the music, and then
they racist.
Yeah.
Like
all it is.
And the people who don't be like, the people who seem like the most innocent people be the most grimiest people when it comes to like music. Like, so I don't get it. Chris Brown's music, he ain't ever talking about beating no niggas up or hitting people.
Come on.
Look, come on, man. We gotta call it what it is. Come on, people. What are we doing? These like love songs. This nigga's
playing niggas.
What are we doing? Why does the lyrics matter then?
I know.
But
okay.
Shout out to Jay-Z.
Yeah,
I think Meek Mill's a part of this. Shout out to everybody fighting to get lyrics to not be used against others in court, because I think that should have been the case.
Yeah.
Like, I think that should have been the case. If lyrics can be used, then movies should be able to be used. Books should be able to be used. Everything should be able to, anything creative should be able to be used. If I make a poster or I paint something and it has a gun in it, then that should be able to be used too. If you're gonna be able to use lyrics, you should be able to use everything. Yep. Or you can't use it at all. That's how I feel. Good. And with all that, this has been the episode of The Harris Show. I've been your boy, Jamal Radio Raheem. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm making a TikTok of The Harris Show podcast. It's going to have clips of all past episodes. The link will be in the description. Please follow on there. You know what I'm saying?
Have some love.
Any way that we can. Because ain't no reason why we only have, I ain't going to say the subscribers, but ain't no reason why we only have that. That's all I'm going to say. We putting out heat. But until next week, peace out.
Peace.